Hey everyone, welcome to week 2 of Goop with Miss Lena. I hope you guys are having a great week and enjoying the sunshine. So today what you will need is your week 2 kit that should have been in your enrichment box. And in that kit there should be a bottle of white glue, there should be some shaving cream, and then also the little foam beads. And lastly, borax. So like I said in last week's video, I'm not going to go through expectations again with you guys. You can go back to that first video to watch those again if you forgot. The only thing that I will remind you of is to make sure that you take a picture or a video, short video like 5 seconds long, to send in to Miss Monica or Miss Rebecca actually. Or me, you could send to me too, just so that we can see that you guys actually did the project. And of course we want to see how your slime turned out, so yeah, make sure you do that. But otherwise, just make sure you have your kit ready and I'll get to making slime. Thanks guys. Alrighty, so I just also grabbed the warm water for the borax solution and a spoon so I can mix it. And this mug is a little more than halfway full, so that should be good for the borax solution. So again, same thing as last week, that whole baggie of borax powder you're just gonna dump into the water that you get. And once it's all in there, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit with a spoon to make sure it's dissolved. But I'm gonna let that kind of sit on the side. It's okay if the water cools down because it's just sitting to the side while you make, put your glue and shaving cream in here. It's okay if it cools down. So yeah, this week I don't have the setup where I can show you guys from above, but next week I'll have that again. So today you're just gonna see me making it like this, so hope that's okay. So yep, this glue bottle, you're gonna take the whole thing. Make sure that you get as much of it as you can into your container. So it takes a little while. Squeeze it a little bit, shake it around. So I hope, like I said, I hope you guys have been able to enjoy the sunshine. This weekend I got to explore at Carkeek Park with my roommate. We were like on the beach, just walking around, exploring on the trails. It was super fun. So I hope you guys are getting time to like go on walks or ride your bike or go to a park or something, because it's so nice out. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to actually put in the shaving cream, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna dry off my borax spoon a little bit on this paper towel, and then I'm gonna use this spoon to mix the shaving cream in with the glue. So yeah, the reason that we put the shaving cream in with the glue before we activate is so that it can be really nice and incorporated. And I guess I never said what type of slime this is. I just assumed that people knew. My bad. So this slime is called fluffy crunchy slime because you're adding shaving cream, and then these little beads will add like a crunchy sort of texture to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of this in there. That's good. You can kind of see how much I put. Not a lot. I might put a little more. We'll see what it looks like in the mix. Okay. And be warned, making this type of slime, sometimes it can get so big and voluminous that it won't fit inside of the container anymore. So if that happens, you can always just like take some out and put it in a baggie or just throw it away if it doesn't fit. Okay. You know, I'll put a teeny bit more. And then mix it up. And then I think I'm going to activate it a little bit and then put the beads in and then finish activating it. And by activating, I just mean pouring in the borax solution to make it not sticky. All right, so I'm gonna put a cap on this. And now I'm going to, borax didn't really mix very well, but yeah, just make sure that your borax is nice and dissolved in there because otherwise it won't work very well. Just little chunks of borax at the bottom. If that happens to you, you can just kind of break them up with whatever you're mixing with. Ooh, and there's glue getting in my hand. That's okay. Slime is messy sometimes, you guys, but I'm sure you knew that, which is why make sure that when you're doing this, you're doing it on, like I said last week, you're doing it on a surface or an area where it's okay and your parents or whoever is watching you is fine with it, because this can get messy if you spill stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna go with this. I think it's fine. You can tell right away that it's starting to kind of slimify, you know. But I don't want to activate this all the way, because if I were to activate it all the way and it was completely Goop, just straight up slime, and then I added the beads in, the beads might not stay in the slime very well. They would kind of pop out. So I'm like, you can see that it's starting to become slime, but I'm just gonna actually put the beads in now and then finish activating. And I just gave you guys, again, random colors, totally random for these. And you can put in as much of the beads as you want. I'm putting in almost all of mine for now. But these can be super messy when you're playing with it after you make it. So make sure, because they can kind of pop out the beads and get everywhere. So just make sure that when you're playing with this, you're playing with it in an area that isn't like a nice carpet or something. Because this slime is so fun to play with, so definitely keep it stashed to play with. Okay, so yeah, it's sort of becoming slime, but definitely needs more borax. Looks like, ooh, I spilled a little bit of borax water. It's okay. Ah, clean it up later. Yep, okay, so it's becoming less sticky, and pretty soon I'll be able to pick it up with my hands. The best test is if you see that it's really coming away from the sides and the bottom of the container isn't super liquidy anymore, then you should be able to pick it up with your hands. Like I'm feeling, but that's cool. Oh yeah, it's gluey. Okay, I'll just pour in a little bit more and then I'll pick it up. Okay, should be good. Now I'll kind of mix in the borax with my hands. Gosh, this stuff, the texture is so awesome. Like, and this slime kind of smells good because of the shaving cream too, which is nice. Sometimes slime can smell kind of weird because of the glue. Oh my gosh, this is awesome, you guys. I'll show you a close-up in just a second once it's a little less liquidy. All right. So you can see the beads And it's still kind of sticky. It's a little bit sticky to my fingers, but I think as I play with it more, it'll get better. And remember, you guys, this is totally, like, if you like your slime a little bit on the sticky side, you don't have to activate it all the way. Or if you like it to be a little bit more bouncy and hard, then you can activate it even more than I did by putting in more borax. It's totally up to you. It's up to what you prefer. Okay, this is looking really good. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Yeah, and I didn't give you guys food coloring in this kit. If you have food coloring at home and you want to add it to this recipe, that's fine, but I think it looks pretty cool without food coloring. It almost looks like a bowl of cereal or something, especially if you have multicolored beads. It's pretty neat. So, this is what it looks like, the final product. I will definitely be playing with this slime later while I'm watching TV or something. But yeah, thanks for watching again, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I miss you all. I love you all. Don't forget to send in those pictures or 5-second videos to Miss Rebecca and or me. But yeah, thanks everyone, and I will see you next week in Goop on YouTube. Bye.